Barcelona, but they looked great versus PSG. And so really this one is definitely up in the air for me.
We'll have to find out in a best of 5 who moves on to day number 3 here at DreamHack Dallas. Vitality on the attack first. Looking for an early goal. A long clear comes out from Complexity. Forces coL to make a tough save. And clear. coL again. 2 big misses from Vitality. Complexity might be able to capitalize here, and I agree with the desk. We want to see more from Flakes. We haven't seen too much here in this tournament. There's a shot coming down as Complexity gaining some momentum on the offensive end. Meister forced to get out. Vitality trying to hobble away.
It is good to see Complexity generate some early offense. They forced coL off the ball for a moment, but they all split off to grab some boost, and now Greasy has to size things up in the midfield. He'll give way to coL. Secondary challenge not coming there, and Flakes will make sure to get it to safety into the corners. coL up, trying to keep things going. No Dice, and Magnus now up the side.
Complexity on the attack again. Great touch from Magnus. Vitality deal with it nicely. Minutes come and gone, still scoreless.
Slow start for what you might expect from both of these teams. And over the top of
coL,
man. Oh no. We say slow start and then a goal.
Big flick from Meister in the midfield, and it goes right up and over Fairy Peak and coL. You can see coL was halfway through turning around and just wasn't ready for it, couldn't get up in time. So a quick strike here for Meister and Complexity, and they're in the lead first.
Ask and you shall receive, and Complexity deliver. Again, victory on the kickoff in the first possession off the reset. Towards the net, Fairy Peak is forced to make a tight save. Magnus to apply pressure. coL in the way, and Scrubkiller looking to keep it close under pressure from Magnus. Not able to beat out Flakes. Greasy. Touch up field right to Fairy Peak. Misses the touch, and Meister not able to punch it home. Somehow kept aside by Vitality, and you thought Complexity had another one.
The Vitality player sacrifices himself to make that save. Complexity couldn't find it. Now Vitality coming out from their own end, dunked away by Flakes. Complexity on the attack. Seem to be moving faster than Vitality. Flakes popping this one up. Breezy also goes. coL comes off the ceiling. Now Magnus, the last man back for Complexity. Forced to buy some time. Breezy on the touch. The struggle in midfield. It finally breaks for coL down to the back wall of Complexity. A shot comes through from Fairy Peak, saved away easily by Magnus. Here comes Flakes, the shot on target. Off the post, the save comes from coL.
Vitality almost caught, stretching things a little too thin. That's twice now. They had to make that diving stop. Coming out from the middle of the field, and this one again over someone's head. coL finds it clear, though, up to Scrubkiller, forced to punt the ball. coL not cleanly through one, help from Fairy Peak, stopped in the corner. And another draw for Complexity that they will get it clear on.
Flakes gets bumped and accidentally flicks the ball down the field. They'll take Complexity on the attack now. And Vitality do great to get out. It's all Scrub going downfield. Here's Fairy Peak with a chance on target. Saved away by Magnus, doing such a good job as the third man so far here for Complexity. He beats one, can't beat two. coL now downfield to Scrub. Drop it down. Greasy gets in front of that one. Scrub a miss there, but able to be bailed out by coL. Dunked away, though. Complexity might have a chance here. Flakes trying to get a second touch, can't do so. Magnus meets Scrub in the midfield. Vitality, a long clear comes out, drop down for Fairy Peak. coL can't get there. The shot comes through for Scrub. Complexity left that one. And here they come down the field. Greasy on the pass off from Flakes. And just off the crossbar, Vitality lucky to walk away with that one.
Felt like Vitality was in position to make that stop on defense, and then they were a little slow to pick it up. But hang on just enough. Pressing with a minute. See if they can finally break down this Complexity defense. Not able to find any bumps. Complexity kind of just content to sit back on their half and not really try and force things. Fairy Peak through one.
Vitality trying to set something up here. It's Scrub. He gets 2 to go. coL's there. Greasy comes through for Complexity. Flakes trying to get a second touch. Fairy Peak has a chance. Flakes stays with the play. Scrub. That one's wide. coL lurking. Cleared away by Complexity. Flakes down the line. Can't get there. Fairy Peak Tried to go over Magnus, couldn't do so. Now Complexity might have a chance here. Less than 30 seconds left for Vitality. Can they get the equalizer? Greasy beats 2, Flakes.
Keep it close.
It's got to go past K-Dop, goes up and over. Can he get the second touch? No. Very Peak comes through on the back wall. Greasy, a long shot from the midfield, goes off the back wall as well. And a long clear comes out for Vitality. 5 seconds left. Complexity slowing things down. Flakes pops this one up. K-Dop doesn't want to let it drop. Very Peak lets it go. And Complexity come out with game 1 against Vitality.
Squeaked by. Close opportunities for Complexity a lot of the times. Really don't feel like Vitality put on much too threatening. Felt a lot more danger over on the Vitality side of defense. So that was just I don't know. It didn't feel particularly good from Vitality, as again, just caught a little too far forward, and that was really the only goal of game number 1. But apart from that, that's another big one that probably should have found his way in the net.
Oh,
but a huge stop from K-Dop, and that really would have taken a lot of pressure off Complexity.
K-Dop was just there. He does get the touch, and Greasy again just can't find it. So still a 1-goal scoreline for Complexity, and Vitality showed a little bit of offense. They were able to break out a few times, but couldn't put together anything too dangerous on the defensive side of Complexity.
That really was surprising to me as well, because it felt like a lot of the times Vitality rotating back on the defense saw them take those midfield boosts and not really allow too many canisters for Complexity to pick up as they were trying to rotate onto offense. So a little surprising to see them be a little slow to pick things up coming out of their own half, when usually they're right on top of things like that, winning challenges left and right. But Complexity got the early lead, hung on tight. We move into game number 2 now, and Vitality, I want to see, any of them just pop off, make a big play, and get everyone fired up. Because that's when you really start to see the fireworks come out of them, and Complexity then going to have to deal with some crazy stuff.
And Greasy Meister has really come alive for Complexity in the last few weeks.
Absolutely.
He was quiet during the rival series, but coming into the promotion tournament and now into DreamHack, he's been all over it. But Vitality coming off the kickoff, it was K-Dop with a chance. Complexity able to gather the ball in their own corner. Vitality still pressing on here. Very Peak tries to get control. He gets bumped out. Still able to follow it up off the ceiling. Looking for a follow-up. It's K-Dop on the far side. Complexity able to gain some sort of control. Double commit comes out from Vitality by a little bit of space for Complexity here as Greasy picks up full boost. And it goes over to Flakes. He gets a shot on target. Very Peak luckily was there. Nobody was expecting that. A long clear comes out from K-Dop.
It was great patience from Complexity on that clear attempt, and again, winning a lot of challenges out of their own corner. Some more long clears coming out for them, and that's something that I've been singing their praises about over the past few days as well. A chance for Greasy, just misses the double tap and kept aside.
All 3 of Vitality jumping in unison there to make that save. They knew it was coming, and it was coming hot. Flakes trying to get the second touch. He does, and he gets the dunk through. Complexity back up by 1.
Flakes just waiting so patiently in the midfield here. Greasy off the ceiling to give him a chance at it. K-Dop off the back wall. It goes a little high. And Flakes actually had a lot of options covered there, unless K-Dop came at that ball from below. Was able to go over the top of him. So a good challenge angle from Flakes. Still nets him the shot on net and the goal.
Well, we asked to see more of him. He comes through here in game 2. An early goal for Complexity puts him up by 1. Vitality still haven't really had an answer for them. Here's Scrub. Off the back wall, can't get the second touch. Greasy to counter for Complexity. Off the Vitality's back wall, gets the second one. Blake's coming through, he can drop it down. Barry can't do anything, and Complexity extend the lead.
Barry Peak is asked to make a massive clear here off this hit right onto the lip. There's no way to get any power on that touch either, because it hit right off the middle of his car. Just didn't have a chance unless there was an error from Complexity. And unfortunately, Vitality caught too far forward again.
So a 2-goal lead opens up for Complexity here. 3.5 minutes left, plenty of time for Vitality to get back into it, but the way Complexity's playing right now, it's going to be a tough ask. Things have been ramping up for him, and Flakes getting more and more involved. Here's Scrub. Can't go by 1. Here's Greasy now off the back wall. Can he get the second touch? It goes through. Flakes is there. The shot on target. It goes in. And Complexity up by 3.
K-Dop forced to jump early here. Magnus applying pressure in the net. Makes him jump sooner than he'd like, and he can't make contact again. Fairy Peak in the one-on-one. I mean, what are you going to do? You've got left, right, anywhere you want. And 3-0.
3 minutes and 14 seconds left. Still Vitality can make the comeback. Flakes can't find the second touch. Fairy Peak will be clear, but it is followed up by Scrub. Back and forth. And now the pass out from K-Dop to Fairy. Complexity just waiting for Vitality to put something together. They're letting the passes go through because they're just not scared of it right now.
It's from so far back, Vitality. Whenever they've got space, they don't take that extra moment, trap that ball, get it in the 1v1s where they're really so powerful. Because again, you're absolutely right. Complexity allowing them space, but it's Greasy in the one-on-one, and K-Dop able to stop that. You really like to see Vitality, if they've got some time, see the trap, catch that ball and get it in going the right way. K-Dop not able to get that ball under the crossbar, punched high. And another opportunity gone by the wayside.
A demolition came through, but there was no third man for Vitality there. Flakes now in the midfield, goes past K-Dop. Can't keep control of the ball there. Greasy trying to find that back wall, met by Fairy Peak.
All right, here we go.
K-Dop over to Scrubkilla. Vitality still not really able to put something together that's dangerous. Flakes goes under one. Tried to go pass. Now Greasy off the ceiling. A second touch through. Scrub there to meet him. Minute and 45 seconds left. Vitality really need to get going here. A double commit comes out. Flakes off the side wall. Tried to get a second touch. Couldn't do so. K-Dop the slow air dribble to the midfield. And here comes Scrub for Vitality. Can he put something together here off the back wall? No. Flakes turns it away. Fairy the weak shot across. And a long clear comes out now for Magnus. Complexity on the counter.
Time definitely a factor for Vitality as Fairy Peak needs help from Scrub towards the net, and Greasy Meister not going to get bumped by Fairy Peak on the way in. Smacked into the ground by Flakes. Magnus able to punch that ball towards the corner. Vitality just trying to put anything together. Here's a pass. He's got K-Dop lined up, but he didn't pass it. He went towards the net, and it's an easy stop for Complexity. Vitality's offense held bone dry since the start of the series.
They do have 5 shots here, but none of them very memorable, as Magnus making the save off the back wall. Scrub was going through, and now a lot of space opens up in the Vitality backfield. Can Flakes find the spot? The buck comes through for Magnus. Greasy Meister's waiting for the pass to come through. 30 seconds left on the clock. Flakes is up, can't find the touch. And here comes Vitality. K-Dop. Scrubkilla can't get the touch. Fairy Peak now downfield. Vitality time is running out. 20 seconds left. Flakes over to Greasy Meister. Great out for Complexity here. And they're just wasting time at this point. Fairy Peak does get the touch downfield, but with 10 seconds left, you don't know if you can do it. Flakes again stopping Vitality. And the touch on from Greasy Meister will confirm this win. A 3-0 commanding win for Complexity, and they're up by 2 in the series against Vitality.
Finding themselves in a very similar situation that NRG just did. Down 0-2. And here's where hopefully you see Vitality's best Rocket League, because the situation even more dire than NRG. You lose this, you don't go to day 3. And you said, let's have Flakes pop off. Well, how about a hat trick in game 2?
And all of them assisted by Greasy Meister. 3 goals for Flakes, 3 assists for Greasy. As he comes through and helps out Flakes. You can see on the replay, it's all that duo for Complexity. And give credit to Magnus as well, just cleaning up the backfield for them.
Yeah, he put up goose eggs on the scoreboard. Zeros across the board, still mustered up 154 points with a few clears and some quality challenges on his own half. And there he is in the middle getting the job done for everybody. So, game 3. Complexity, what are you going to do?
Well, they hope to win and sweep Vitality here.
Well, game 2 was a wash, rinse, repeat of game number 1, you know? And Vitality, you're kind of scratching your heads. It's like, guys, we are so good. We haven't lost to a European team except for day number 1 in Maus. And it would just be so devastating to the psyche to come out here and be like, yes, we're absolutely the best team in Europe, and get bounced out day 2.
You think about the implications for Worlds here. Vitality was touted as one of the best teams in the world coming in to DreamHack Dallas, and of course they still are. Our European regional champions have struggled, though, ever since. Kickoff here in game number 3. Flakes on his back end trying to get out. He's got full boost. And over 1 he goes.
And I'm curious to see if You know, they just stick Magnus in the backfield again, let Greasy find the long clears, sync up with Flakes, and if Vitality able to start stringing some challenges together in the midfield or not.
Pass out from coL to Scrub Killer. Maybe a chance here is turned away by Flakes and Greasy. Magnus, the clear across over to Greasy. This one comes out to the midfield, so still scary for Complexity. The shot straight at Magnus. Able to make the save. Vitality can't keep possession, and Greasy's going to throw this one downfield to Magnus. An opportunity may arise here for Complexity. coL slows that one up. Magnus patiently waiting to see what Fairy Peak decides to do here. Greasy there to support, but Fairy beats him. Magnus into his own corner.
Little miscue, though, from Flakes and Magnus. They do get it sorted out with a quality challenge. Scrub Killer through one, but not to get through two. Double demo, and coL saves the day off the backboard. But it's a free ball for Greasy. Cross the pitch. Flakes is there, wants two. Can he reach it? Not quite. Here's Magnus into the middle, and coL, a big stop, but still not done. Or Complexity, long clear from Fairy Peak. A short breath for Vitality as they get set once again.
And Complexity are looking better and better throughout this series. Everyone getting involved on the offense there. Even Magnus, who was quiet last game. Greasy can't get the touch here. Chance for Vitality. But Complexity now break out. Magnus, a challenge from Fairy Peak. Now Flakes and Scrub. Flakes actually backs off. Lets this ball go through to Greasy. Pass out from Fairy Peak is to Magnus for the clear. Greasy. The pass does come down to Flakes, and that one was on target. coL forced to make a save. And Vitality now trying to clear this one out. They struggle to put any offense together. Complexity has stopped them at every point.
Nice demo from Scrub Killer. But again, Fairy Peak with that long clear, not really able to hang on to the ball. Support from coL. But Greasy, Flakes, and Magnus again content to just let Vitality punch the ball up the field right to him. Fairy Peak's going to have to stretch for this, but it's not going to make it. It's right to Flakes. Greasy up. coL stops. And again, pretty drawish game, but almost sneaking through. Fairy Peak almost got too far forward, had to slap it off the backboard, and here comes Flakes from the top of the box towards the top right. Wants two and into the net. Flakes delivers again in game 3.
You ask him to step up, and how about that? coL clears it straight to Flakes, picks it up, gets the double tap off the back wall, and Vitality can do nothing about it. Complexity again in the lead.
Tension on the side of Vitality. Just look at the eyes on the side of the screen. They're locked in. They need something, and they won't find it. Fairy Peak denied off the kickoff. Long clear over Scrub Killer's head. coL in a kind of a one-on-two situation. Flakes is waiting for the clear, but he needed the boost. So a chance to get back for Vitality.
Flakes still had a flip there. 2 minutes left. Vitality, it's not panic mode yet. They have plenty of time. They're only down by 1 goal. Can they put something together? That could have been the chance. Fairy Peak couldn't connect, and here comes Flakes. Greasy there to follow, couldn't go up. Now coL. Vitality trying to fight back. Trying to find the goal here. They haven't.
There's a chance. Flakes makes the better read, though. Scrub Killer, I believe, playing the miss off Flakes, but here's a pass to the top for coL and kicked out. Flakes with a nice catch. And Magnus and Greasy need some time to gather some boosts. Again, some more space for Vitality. Scrub over 1, can't get through 2. Greasy, proper pressure applied. And that well done from Flakes off his backboard, keeping the ball as close as possible. Stalemates it at the midfield, pushes Scrub Killer off the ball, lets Magnus come in. Another stalemate, coL to apply pressure. But can Vitality hang on to this one in the corner? It's Fairy Peak on the dribble. Magnus not having any of it.
Vitality have been scoreless this entire series. Complexity trying to pull off a perfect sweep, and Fairy Peak just takes it over everyone. Again, another squandered chance for Vitality. And coL tries to throw this one off the back wall. Vitality have gained a little bit of midfield composure here. It's immediately given up. coL, he's up for this one first. Scrub there. Can't get the touch. Fairy Peak possibly off the back wall, but met by Greasy. 30 seconds left. Time is ticking for Vitality. Complexity doing the unthinkable.
Oh, a huge challenge from Magnus, but Greasy's in a tough spot.
Fairy Peak gets the touch off the back wall. coL struggling to stay with the play. 20 seconds left. Scrub with a drive. It's too high. And Flakes trying to take this one out. coL does get the touch, so Vitality might still have a chance here. This ball does come back out to Fairy Peak on the dribble. Goes up into the air, gets 2 to go.
Oh,
this is
another
their
one.
chance. K-Dop with a shot saved by Greasy. Flakes clearing this one out. 5 seconds left for Vitality. Complexity might just perfect sweep them here. The pass over to K-Dop doesn't come through. Time expires. This one's going to go off the
danger.
back wall. Vitality just can't find possession, and it might drop here as it comes off a scrub. It finally goes down, and Complexity takes down Vitality.
Your grand finalists from Leipzig eliminated by Complexity, but you weren't sure if they were going to be able to bounce back, but awareness in Game 3, space. Whenever Complexity had it, we're willing to take it. Time the challenges, find the big clears, and Vitality. 5 shots for K-Dop, 1 shot for Fairy Peak, 2 for Scrub Killer, and no dice anywhere.
Total of 8 here in Game 3, and no goals for Vitality. Complexity have looked good.
Well, how about it?
We've talked about it. They've looked good in the last couple of weeks, and they do it here against Vitality. But we are not done here yet for Day 2 in DreamHack Dallas. We got more Rocket League action coming up. See you in a bit.